Hello everyone, Lurgs here, and today it's an overview of Hotel San Giorgio in Kefalonia, Greece. We've been to various places in Greece and never had a bad holiday. Love Greece. And we paid a little bit extra for a swim up superior double room with a sea view and terrace. And in this video I'll just be giving you an overview of the hotel and drinking plenty of cups of tea. San Giorgio is a 4-star hotel and it's about an hour to an hour and a half from the main airport. One thing to note, this hotel is built on the side of a pretty steep hill. Now there is free transport up to your rooms which are on the upper levels, but mostly you do have to walk and there are some very steep steps, so it's just worth bearing that in mind if you're not good at getting up hills. So when you arrive, you've got this sign here outside the hotel and you leave your suitcases here and they will transport those up to your room. As I mentioned at the beginning, the hills are very steep here, but they do offer transportation for yourselves and your suitcases. So as soon as you arrive, you put your suitcases there and then check into reception here. We booked with TUI and there's a TUI reception area there just on the left. That's for booking any trips or having a chat. This is the welcome area where you meet your TUI rep. One of the most important things these days is Wi-Fi signal, and the Wi-Fi signal is excellent all around the hotel, all in the main areas and also in the upper rooms on the side of the hill. We had no issues with Wi-Fi at all. Now I'll show you the superior swim up double room with sea view and terrace. As I mentioned right at the beginning of the video, there's a lot of steps to get to these rooms. You can get a free lift from the car that goes outside, but we like to walk everywhere. It is a bit of a maze once you get up the side of the hill. And we are in room 615 for this holiday. It's not the one at the very top, but it's reasonably far up the side of the hill. So opening the main door here, just to show you how amazing the swim up pool is. Walking straight through the room. Open the patio doors and look at that view already. It's definitely worth paying the extra money. Got our lilos, and that is the swim up pool there. Absolutely amazing, and check out that view. And that's my yacht there, just not parked up, anchored up in the bay there, so I'll be popping down there later on. You do actually share this pool with I think 5 others, with 5 other apartments. And we are here in August and it's baking hot and the pool is lovely and warm. And look at that view, absolutely incredible. This is the first time we've ever had a swim up pool. I have to say it's really amazing. You can just wake up in the morning, just sit on your little sunbed. You get a nice bit of shade from about midday onwards. There's me being a big kid. There are lots of cute little kittens and cats around in the area. We don't smoke, so we cleaned this ashtray and just put fresh water in there every day, just so the cats and kittens have got something to drink. Because obviously it's very hot here. And the cats are generally pretty friendly, but I wouldn't let them go in your room. We just let them be outside on our terrace and on the sunbed. Oi, you're on my sunbed. Oi, oi. And look, they're pretty content. They may have had a tiny bit of ham and some fresh water. Back in the room, you only get 1 key. That's to prevent you leaving the aircon on and taking another key out. But you've got a nice big ceiling fan and the aircon was excellent. There's a nice wet room bathroom with a shower attachment and an overhead shower. You just use this by pulling out the lever. That does the bottom shower head. And if you want the overhead shower, you just pull the bottom button underneath out towards you. Took a while to figure this out. Just pull it out and hold it out. And the shower was excellent. And whilst I'm in here, might as well have a quick shower. There's plenty of plug sockets all around the room. Obviously I do my travel adapter tip. Some people are saying it's a bit odd having the sink outside, but we didn't find this a problem. You also get your own fridge. And there's 2 water filter taps down in the hotel. We bring our metal flasks. There is a safe in the room which you can pay for at reception. You've got a remote control for the fan, low, medium or high or off. And with the aircon on low, that just helps keep the nice cool air going around the room. This is the aircon here. It says please don't change the settings, which we didn't. All you do is literally just turn it on. Just to note, the patio doors do need to be shut for the aircon to work. And all we did is adjust the fan. It comes on low, you can have it on high or very high. But generally we just had it on low when we're in the room. Now where we're situated on the island, we're actually kind of in the southwest. So you get a lovely sunrise in the morning, and then as the sun goes over in the afternoon from about 2 o'clock onwards, you're nicely in the shade, and it's so hot it's great to be in the shade. The rooms are really nice and clean. Cleaners coming in regularly, changing the sheets and the bedding, mopping the floors. The TV is an internet TV, so you can go on YouTube, things like that. This is our swim up pool at night. You're not allowed in the pools at night. The pools close at 9 p.m. Anyway, let's go to bed and get up early for the sunrise. The sunrise here is absolutely incredible because we're facing where the sun rises. So every morning was an absolutely fantastic sunrise. Oh, hey, I've just been photobombed by a kitten. Let's have a look at that again. We've got our own swim up pool, but there are 2 main pools. This is the first one, which is a really good size. Lots of steps down to the main pools. And I love this feature here. This tree's obviously been here a long time, so they've built the steps around the tree. There is a chapel. This is one of the main pools at night. And here it is again. And the other main pool is by the main restaurant area, and that is this one here. Plenty of chairs and tables and sunbeds, and fabulous views. Absolutely incredible views. The pools are open from 9 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night, but we didn't see any lifeguards on duty at the hotel. And there's main showers here by the main pool. You can use those when you're leaving on your last day. And that is the king cat there, looking out over all the other cats. You can get a free minibus to Waves, which has sunbeds on the beach, but this is quite close to the road, so we didn't bother with this. There are 2 main bars at this hotel. You've got this bar here by the main pool, which is near the shop. And then you've got the indoor bar here, and the drinks were excellent. Local beer is absolutely superb. The bar's shut at 11 o'clock, and now it's 11:45, off to bed. There's 2 water filter fountains for filling up your metal containers. This is filtered water, so it's all good, and then we just fill that up when we go to bed and put those in the fridge, and then fill them up the next day for sitting around our swim up pool. And there's 1 main restaurant and snack bar. You can access this from indoors or the steps outside, and generally the restaurant is absolutely brilliant. Amazing views. You can either sit inside or sit outside if it's not too hot. Oh, look, there's my yacht again. The food was really good quality, lots of choice every day. Breakfast was really good, lunch was really good, and dinner was good. This is the drinks area where you can ask for whatever drinks you want. Wine, coffee, tea, water. Breakfast, lovely start to the day, lots of fresh fruit, grapefruit, coffee or tea, fabulous. This is lunchtime, bit of soup, beer, nice salads. The Greek salads were absolutely incredible, as they always are. Plenty of choices every night. Really impressed with the food. And the snack bar is also really good. If you don't want to have lunch, you're just chilling out by your superior swim up pool. What we did on a couple of days is we went down to the snack bar, just got some snacks, put those in a bag, just took those back to our room, put them in the fridge, and we just had lunch by our own pool. This was really nice, and that just made a change. We also bought a travel kettle with us so I could have plenty of cups of tea. Oh, superb. There is a games area for the kids, but generally the kids go in the swimming pools all the time. But there is a table tennis table, a pool table and table football, and you can hire the equipment from reception. There's also a playroom area for really young children. Obviously make sure they're always supervised, you can't just leave them here, even if you might want to. There is also a small shop on site where you can buy most things. This is by the main pool here. Sweets, lilos, sun cream, etc. And there is a lovely little beach cove within walking distance. And I'll just show you where that is now. So if you leave the hotel via the gates at the bottom, not where the cars and coaches go, but you walk straight out, then you turn right at the gates, and then you're walking along this road. So you're coming out of those gates, you're turning right, and it's probably about 300 or 400 meters, not very far. And that takes you to a beautiful little beach cove, and we did some amazing snorkeling. So you're heading for that little car park there where you can see those cars. This was an absolute gem of a find. There probably are some other little coves around, but this one was amazing. So enter that car park, and in the corner of the car park you'll just find some steps. So walk down these steps, just be careful. They're a little bit uneven, but they basically take you down to a little piece of paradise. Almost there. This beach can get popular. It's only very small, but it's fabulous for snorkeling. This is here early one morning, but we also came down the next day a bit later on. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we came in August and the sea temperature is absolutely amazing. You can just go straight in, really, really warm. So let's just strap on the GoPro and get in the water. Oh, it's actually like being in an aquarium. It was just unreal. And if you take a little bit of bread with you, the fish go crazy. And it's just amazing. Me and my daughter had our masks and snorkels, and it was just so good. Here I am feeding the fish. Just like swimming in your own aquarium. And that is definitely one of the highlights of staying at this hotel. The nice walk to the beach. There is a minibus which goes into Skala. This is a free minibus, but you do need to pre-book it with reception, and then you'll get your tickets. So you need to pre-book the time there and the time back. Obviously if the minibus is empty on the way back, they'll let you on. This just takes you into Skala. This is a 5 to 10 minute ride. Oh look, people are getting married. I hope they're very happy together. What a lovely place to get married. So this is where it drops you off. And this is also where you get picked up again. So once it's dropped you off here, you basically walk up that road there, up that hill, Walk up that hill, probably 200 or 300 metres, and then you turn left, and then you're in the main kind of shopping and restaurant area. Lots and lots of little shops and restaurants and little cafes. Lovely place to have a wander. We went here for the evening, had a really nice evening out, and then got the minibus home. If you happen to miss the minibus or you just want to stay out later, the taxis back are about €10. This is in year 2024. We're on holiday with TUI, and you can book any trips with the TUI rep. Plenty of trips that you can go on. If you are on a trip, you can book an early breakfast if you're going off early, so you can have your breakfast early so you don't miss it. There is entertainment at the hotel, but it's pretty basic entertainment, but it's all good fun. There was a guy doing a live show. There is the stone. There was a bit of karaoke one night. And then this brings me to the last day. Oh no! You need to book in with reception for them to come and collect your suitcases on the day of departure. You basically leave these out on the road near where your apartment is, because it's very steep. You do not want to be carrying your suitcases down to reception. Make sure you're really nice and early. We got on the coach and it definitely left earlier than it says. Make sure you're there for the coach in plenty of time. That's the same whatever holiday you go on. And that was an overview of the San Giorgio Hotel in Kefalonia. We had a fantastic week. And then it's time to go back to Blighty, where it's a little bit windy, grey and chucking it down with rain. I hope you enjoyed that overview of the San Giorgio Hotel in Kefalonia in Greece. And if you've got any questions, we'll be happy to try and answer them in the comments below. I'll put some other useful holiday type videos around the edges of the screen. If you do go to this place, I hope you have a fabulous holiday.